YouTube, how's it going? The Goat House is back here in NFL Week 10, and we are going over your fantasy football questions today from the Twitter. If you didn't get involved through the Twitter, your question might be answered anyways. A lot of people have similar questions here every week, so if you do want to get involved, though, go to that Twitter, at GoatHouseNFL, link down below, description, comments of every single video, and I'm here to answer all of those that I see at the time of recording this video. Sometimes they come in after I'm done recording. I'll try to get to those and reply to those on Twitter. But we have an Instagram, podcast, Patreon, a bunch of extra content on that Patreon, link down below for that as well. Please subscribe, full NFL coverage here. Weekly picks, power rankings, plenty more. Even have NFL draft and free agency coverage in the offseason. But let's just get to it here. A lot of questions to go over here through our Twitter. Nicholas Odo Beckham Jr., Juju, T. Higgins, Christian Kirk, Cooper Kupp, and Emmanuel Sanders. Who should I sit out and who should I start? Well, it depends on how many you need to start. If it's just one, I'm definitely going Cooper Kupp. Well, I'd rank them. I'm going to rank them for you. I'm going to go Cooper Kupp. I'm going to go Juju Smith-Schuster. No, not his sister, just Juju Smith-Schuster. And then I'm going to go Christian Kirk number 3. And then probably Sanders, then Higgins. So, yeah, if you needed one, and then Cooper Kupp, obviously, is number 1. We're moving on to Bobby Buff here. Rank these 3 receivers, half PPR, Kenny Golladay, Tyler Boyd, Robinson. Well, Galladay's 1 if he's playing. I don't know if he's playing, though. It sounds unlikely, actually, at this moment. Boyd will be 2 and Robinson will be 3. So, yeah, that's what we're going with. Should I start Herbert or Jackson? I'd go Lamar this week. I think they're going to switch some things up on their offense, playing the Patriots defense, who's kind of struggling at the moment. Herbert's playing it's a true test. We haven't really seen a test. He's been great, but I haven't really seen a test like this. The Miami Dolphins defense, one of the best in football. They're going to blitz him a lot. He can still put up some good numbers. I'd personally go at Lamar Jackson. Thinking about trading Justin Jefferson. What kind of value do you think he gets right now? Want a receiver with a better schedule coming up? Yeah, that's tough on the top of my head here. The Vikings got a pretty good schedule there. You know, it's not that great against the Bears. They do have to play the Bears twice. That's not that great, but they're going to play the Lions again. They're going to play the Jaguars. Buccaneers could do some damage there. The Cowboys. I'm not saying you have to keep them, but I don't know what you can get back. You know, no one's going to want to trade something probably equal value, I don't think, with you. They're not. I don't know if Jefferson's like that appealing where you can get equal value or better right now. So, schedule coming up besides the Bears games looks pretty solid for him. Tough to say what his value's at, especially if you want another receiver. Yeah, I don't know. I got nothing for you there. Cam Cook, John Brown, Claypool, Justin Jefferson. Brown against the Cardinals, Claypool against the Bengals, or Justin Jefferson. I don't know if the Steelers do a whole bunch on offense. You might have to go Claypool, though. You might have to go there. John Brown, I can't really trust. Jefferson against the Bears D. I don't think there's a lot of scoring in that game. You might have to go Claypool. I'd probably choose John Brown next. Ezekiel, Gonzalez, and Saldi, Adam Thielen, or Will Fuller. Going Will Fuller. Corey Davis or Jerry Jeudy. I think Jerry Judy's starting to pick it up. You got to go Jerry Jeudy. The thing about Corey Davis, it's kind of weird to say, but his brother actually just passed away. So, terrible news. But he's playing Thursday Night Football, and that he's been playing outstanding this year. I think he's gonna have a pretty big game. But Jerry Judy's been tearing it up. You know, he's been tearing it up. He's getting better with his routes every week, understanding zone coverage. Jerry Jeudy probably the safer play against the Raiders defense. Justin Jefferson or Tyler Boyd, you'd probably go Boyd. I don't know about the Vikings against the Bears defense. You know, it's tough. So 2 Vikings guys that'll probably sit there. Moment, McKinnon or Taylor, standard. Yeah, you got to go McKinnon. How much is McKinnon going to do against a good Saints defense, though, especially stopping running backs, the ability to stop running backs? I just don't trust Jonathan Taylor and the Colts there, what their situation is. They're starting to limit him more and more, play other guys more and more, even Wilkins. So I go McKinnon. McKinnon's pretty good. It's just a matter of getting him the ball. Crazy trade deadline H-Town. Don't have a question, but love y'all's videos. Appreciate you. Thank you. Chief Beef, Gibson or Hunt? Gibson could have that's a good one. I think it's a pretty good situation to have because I think Gibson could have a pretty good day against the Lions, but they're starting to use McKissick a lot. I don't know if the Browns will go. I don't know if they'll go full Chubb on this one. I don't know if they'll really unleash their Chubb on this one. I think you just Kareem Hunt. I think will get a good amount of action. He was anyways when Chubb was fully healthy. So I got to go Hunt. I got to go Hunt there. Tony Benz, half PPR, start 3. Diggs, Lockett, Evans, Jefferson, Anderson. Diggs, got to go with Diggs. I think you got to go with Lockett. I don't like Mike Evans. Jefferson against the Bears. I think you got to go Anderson. Anderson's got to be number 3 there. I have 3 of those guys myself as well. I'm one team. I have Diggs, Evans, and Anderson. I am starting Diggs and Anderson. I haven't really done my lineup yet, but that's top of my head. So Diggs, Lockett, Anderson. Start 2, Dobbins, Lindsey, Freeman. Lindsey, tough week last week, but you got to go Lindsey. I guess you got to go Dobbins. I think you're the best. Appreciate you. Lewis, need 2, no PPR. Carson, Swift, Fournette, Claypool, Evans, Golladay. That's tough because you got 2 guys that might be injured here. And that's the 2 I'd probably go with. Golladay and Carson, if they play, I go that route. So I basically got to do rankings here. Golladay, Carson are the 2 if they play. You got to play them. Then it's probably Mike Evans next. Fournette scored 27, I believe, roughly against the Panthers last time. So and you're playing the Panthers again. So Fournette would probably be next after Evans, though. That's 2 Buccaneers you got to play. Swift could be pretty good against Washington. It's tough. Golladay and Carson. I'm banking on one of those guys got to play. Carson's got to play. So, Golladay, Carson, Evans is how I would rank them. The next, it's in the back of my mind that, Fournette got that many points against the Panthers last time. They might be going that route. I'm kind of feeling Fournette. I don't know. It's my gut. Tyler Andreas, pick 1. Chase, Edmonds, Justin Jefferson, Amari Cooper. I go with Edmonds. Got to go with Edmonds there. Dylan Knoll, pick 2. Woods, Thielen, Ayuk, and Judy. Got to go Robert Woods, that's for sure. Man, I don't know about these Vikings against this Bears defense. I don't know if they're going to do a whole bunch. It's tough not going because I think the clear 2 best receivers there are Woods and Thielen, but it's tough not going Thielen, but probably go Woods and Judy there. That's probably what I would do. Boneless Bread, Lindsey, Drake, or Rojo, whatever. I think you gotta go. Oh man, Lindsey, it's a bad situation. Lindsey and if I don't know, that's tough. Drake or Ronald Jones. They might go Fournette because Fournette beat the Panthers up last time, but it seems like they insist on Ronald Jones a bit. And Drake, if he's healthy coming back, they might give him. Yeah, I'd probably go Lindsey and Drake. I can see them putting Drake back to RB1 if he comes back. PPR league, choose 2 running backs: Hunt, Mixon, Connor, Jacobs. You got to go. You got to go Hunt and Jacobs. Kareem Hunt, Josh Jacobs. 2 receivers. We got Keenan Allen. No, we don't have Keenan Allen. We got Allen Robinson. We got Michael Thomas. And we're getting cut off here. Allen Robinson, Michael Thomas, Boyd, A.J. Brown, Deontay Johnson. My picking 2 receivers? Yeah. We're going Michael Thomas and A.J. Brown. We're going Michael Thomas, A.J. Brown. The flex might be Tyler Boyd there. Is this PPR? Yeah. Flex might be Tyler Boyd. Yeah, that's what we're going with. DJ Chark also. Ooh, that makes it interesting. That definitely makes it interesting. Too many players. Too much for me to think here. We went Hunt and Jacobs for the running backs. We're going Got to go Michael Thomas. He's healthy. Michael Thomas, A.J. Brown. Maybe Chark over Boyd. It is PPR, though. Boyd gets a lot of targets. Michael Thomas, A.J. Brown, DJ Chark, do it. Bengals might not get any offense going with that pass rush. Max, with how low Curtis Samuel's predictions are, start him or Marvin Jones? It's a good-looking question. If Kenny Golladay is out, Marvin Jones, maybe Marvin Jones anyways. Curtis Samuel's been lighting it up, but I could see this being the week. I'm still not fully in on that. I don't know if Galladay's going to play either, so I'm thinking Marvin Jones there. Michael Mertens, Big Ben if he plays, Breeze or Teddy. It's probably got to go Teddy, honestly, out of those three. Probably got to go Teddy. For one flex position, Edmonds, Judy, Justin Jackson, Lindsey Evans. Out of those, if Kenyon Drake is out, I go Edmonds. If Drake is in and they're saying he's playing or he's like not limited or anything, then I'd probably have to go Mike Evans. Appreciate it. Brennan Scranton, Zach Moss or Ronald Jones, Jerry Jeudy or Justin Jefferson. This is a tough situation. Jerry Jeudy's heating up. I don't like Jefferson against the Bears, so probably Jeudy. And then Zach Moss or Justin Jefferson, though. Bears got a good defense, but if they put Jefferson in the slot, he might be able to have a day against Buster Skrine. Judy's really heating up, though. I go Jeudy. Probably Ronald Jones. You know what we're going to get from Moss. Pinhead Larry. Do I trust Mixon or go with Singletary? Probably got to go Singletary. It's tough, but you probably go Singletary. Pick 3, Diggs, Thielen, Michael Thomas, AB, Mike Williams. Michael Thomas and Diggs for sure. And then maybe Thielen. I don't like the matchup for Thielen. I don't like Antonio Brown. Mike Williams is so hot and cold, you potentially can get like no points. So Thielen's probably the third. Bobby Buff, Golladay, Godwin, Anderson, Lockett. Pick 2. Golladay is a guy that I don't think he's going to play, though. I'd go Golladay and Lockett. If Golladay doesn't play, then Godwin and Lockett. Bobby Buff, Edmonds or Montgomery. Definitely Edmonds. SCU Productions. Deshaun Watson or Joe Burrow. Go Deshaun Watson. Gio, Curtis Samuel, Antonio Gibson, Mike Davis. Christian McCaffrey's going to be out. We're rolling through these now. Panthers, 9-1-1. PPR, should I start Gallman or Darrell Henderson? Oh, Darrell Henderson should be good this week. Should be, but definitely better than Gallman. Come on now. Patrick Tibbetts, pick 3, Tyler Lockett, Allen Robinson, Brandon Cooks, Mike Evans, Darius Slayton. Lockett. Got to go Lockett, and then you go. And you probably. Brandon, I don't know. I don't trust the Bears' offense still. Brandon Cooks has been getting going. Darius Slayton's getting going. Mike Evans is not really getting going, but he's a much better receiver, you would think. There's too many targets on the Bucs now. I might go Lockett, Cooks, and Darius Slayton there. A little bold, maybe. Not really, though. Ethan, receiver, 2 slot in flex, slot open. Receiver, 2 slot. Okay, go Parker and Landry. Go with the top 2 there. I think those are pretty good plays this week. Austin Zettler, start 3. Allen Robinson, Kenny Golladay, Robbie Anderson, Tyler Lockett. The last 3, Golladay could be out, so watch out for that. Then you have your answer for who replaces him. But I'd go with the last 3 there, Golladay, Anderson, Lockett. Patrick Tibbetts, pick 2, David Johnson, Adrian Peterson, Nick Chubb, Devontae Freeman. It sounds like David Johnson's going to be out. Definitely Nick Chubb. Pick 2, and then you probably got to go with the Giants starter. Unless you want to pick up Duke Johnson. Jacob, Kenyon Drake, Antonio Gibson, Phillip Lindsay. Pick 2. Probably Gibson and Lindsay. Man, I can see them, though. If Drake's healthy and good to go, I can see him starting. But I think those other two are pretty good options anyways. Gibson against the Lions run D and Phillip Lindsay, but they could go McKissick. That's what scares me. If Drake is healthy and there's nothing out about him being limited or nothing comes out about Edmonds will still 100% handle the main load. If nothing like that comes out, then probably go Drake and Lindsay. Bobby Buff, Montgomery, Edmonds, or Gibson. I go Edmonds either way with that situation. Gray Morrison. Should I start Mike Evans or Antonio Gibson? Probably got to go Mike Evans over Gibson. White Bear. These are my flex options. Pick one. McKissick, T. Higgins, Travis Fulgham, Chase Edmonds. Pick one. Probably Fulgham there. Fulgham, and I would rank Edmonds second. Pretty close between the two. Ben, should I start Kenyon Drake, Melvin Gordon, Jonathan Taylor for RB2? Drake plays, I'd go him. Yeah, man, the other two, the situation with the other two is rough. I can't trust Jonathan Taylor, so if I had to choose between the other two, probably Melvin Gordon. I don't know though. That's a rough situation. But Kenyon Drake could be good if he's back. Matt Borelli, I said that wrong. I apologize. Should I start Ayuk or Fournette at my flex? Probably Fournette. He scored a lot against the Panthers last time. Let's hope he does again. Jake Roberts, who should I start? Miles Sanders, James Robinson, that is. You got to go James Robinson. Yeah. You got to go James Robinson. Jacob, Nick Chubb. Gray Morrison, who should I start? Jonnu Smith or Ebron? Give me Jonnu. I think Jonnu scored a touchdown here. Reed Jackson, pick 2 for receiver. A.J. Brown, Scary Terry, Kenny Golladay, or Allen Robinson. That's a good situation to have because, man, how are you going to leave one of those guys on the bench? I'm good sitting Allen Robinson with that Bears offense. If Kenny Golladay plays, you have to play him. Let's see. Man, Terry McLaurin's a beast, though, too. I don't think Golladay is going to play. Do I have an injury status on that? I don't think Golladay is going to play. That's just me my thinking right here. Let me look up the latest mid-video on that situation. If I can find the damn Lions here. I'm pretty sure it's just going to tell me he's questionable. That's pretty sure what it's going to tell me. Golladay is questionable. Could have guessed that one. Golladay, if he plays, you got to go Golladay. Give me Golladay and A.J. Brown. Golladay doesn't play, you go Scary Terry. Pick 2 for running back, Kareem Hunt, Josh Jacobs, Jonathan Taylor, Miles Sanders. And there was a flex the whole time, so that answers that too. Kareem Hunt and Jacobs. So Golladay, Brown, Kareem Hunt, Jacobs, flex, Scary Terry. If Golladay doesn't play, then Scary Terry ends up being receiver 2. Miles Sanders ends up being your flex. Daniel Schaefer, Emmanuel Sanders, or definitely Jarvis Landry. Joseph is I don't know how to say it. Is A.J. Brown a serious top 10 receiver in fantasy? Serious? I mean, you could debate that. There's so many good receivers. Whoa, the green screen's getting weird back there. It's getting dark out. He's in the ballpark. I wouldn't really call him serious, like he's for sure. I think it varies by week, really, because there's so many of those receivers that are kind of like borderline. I think he's one of them. Tyler Burge, PPR, 3 flex spots. 1 is a super flex. I could start 3 of the 4. Travis Fulgham, Antonio Gibson, Tua Tagovailoa, Mike Davis. So you could start 3 of the 4. Fulgham, Mike Davis, probably Gibson. Tua could have a pretty big game, though. No, yeah, probably super flex. I've never played with the super flex before. Travis Fulgham, Mike Davis, and Tua I'm going if I'm choosing 3 out of the 4. Jack Swaz, full PPR, Dallas Goedert, Austin Hooper. And then Mike Davis to answer the next one. I think Hooper scores. I'm just got a feeling here Hooper's going to score. So give me Hooper and Mike Davis. One shot, Breadman, Chase Edmonds, or Phillip Lindsay. I'd go Edmonds. I'd go Edmonds there. Patrick Tibbetts again. Joe Mixon, Ronald Jones, or J.K. Dobbins. That's not a good situation. Probably Ronald Jones. That's tough. Ethan, I traded J-Rob for Chubb. Did I screw myself? If Chubb ends up getting hurt, then you screwed yourself. I'm not going to predict him to get hurt. So I think you did all right. I think you did pretty good. Kind of like Chubb going forward. Brown's rest of the schedule's not that. It's pretty easy, actually. Braden, Judy, or Jefferson? Probably Judy this week. That's a tough one, though. We get a lot of those. Pick 2, Aaron Jones, Mike Davis. The first 2, Jones and Mike Davis. Pick 1, Keenan Allen, Brandon Cooks. I think you got to go Keenan. It's hard not to go with to sit Keenan Allen pretty much any time. It's pretty hard to do that. So you got to go Keenan Allen. Yeah. Herbert or Lamar. I'm feeling Lamar this week. We got show more replies here with Tyreek in a bye, Chris Carson, Robbie Anderson, or pick someone up. You don't need to pick anybody up. If Chris Carson's healthy, then I go Chris Carson. Then if not, that answers that. Lance, 4 needed 1 point PPR. AJ Brown, Cooper Kupp, Terry McLaurin. Pretty good situation to have. AJ Brown, Cooper Kupp, Terry McLaurin, Devontae Parker. I would actually pretty wild, but I'm going to sit God. The finger scares me. I don't know what he's got going on there. But it wouldn't be bad to play him either because he'd probably do some damage. AJ Brown should do something. Cooper Kupp definitely should do some damage. Terry McLaurin against the Lions defense. Devontae Parker with Preston Williams out. I like Devontae Parker. Devontae Parker's a pretty good one here. Do we have any more? This one's a pretty big one, so I'll answer that on Twitter. Did we answer? I think we answered all these ones. Yeah, I think that's all that are up there right now. Yeah, that's all we got. We got our Goat House banner in the background. Nice. All right, we're back every single week with this video, and we got plenty of other videos keeping you guys involved. We got plenty of other picks, prediction, score, power rankings, all kinds of NFL content here, even in the off season. So please subscribe, smash that like button, and turn notifications on. We're thinking about doing some live streams in the future here, so that'll help if you turn notifications on. But that's gonna do it for this one. Thanks everyone for watching. Goodbye.